Ever pondered upon the question, why do we comment our code? Is it to leave breadcrumbs for our future selves, or to communicate with our team? Or is it simply an exercise in futility, a remnant of a bygone age where code was less self-explanatory than it is today? Let's peel back the layers of this oft-discussed topic and understand the good, the bad, and the ugly of commenting in code. On one hand, we have the age-old wisdom. Good code has lots of comments. It's the mantra that has been passed down from generation to generation of developers. The rationale is straightforward. Comments provide clarity. They serve as a guidebook for anyone who dares to tread the labyrinthine paths of your code. They make complex algorithms understandable, reveal the intent behind cryptic one-liners, and provide context that the code alone might not. But is more always better? Here's where we encounter the flip side. Bad code requires lots of comments. A cluttered jungle of comments can often be a symptom, not a solution. It's a band-aid slapped onto code that's convoluted, obscure, or just plain bad. Rather than clarifying, excessive comments can confuse, mislead, or even lie. They're like a tour guide who talks so much that you forget to actually look at the sites. This brings us to an important principle in coding: dry or don't repeat yourself. The idea is to keep the low-level knowledge in the code, where it belongs, and reserve the comments for other high-level explanations. If every change in your code requires a corresponding change in the comments, you're duplicating effort. This redundancy can lead to outdated or untrustworthy comments, which are worse than no comments at all. So how do we strike the right balance? It's all about quality over quantity. Make your comments count. They should provide insight that the code alone can't. Explain the why, not the how. If a function is named appropriately and does one thing well, it shouldn't need a comment explaining what it does. But a comment explaining why it does it or why it does it in a particular way can be invaluable. To sum up, the importance of comments in code is undisputed. They are the bridge between the mind of the programmer and the syntax of the code. But it's not about peppering your code with comments at every opportunity. It's about using them judiciously to enhance understanding, not create confusion. Remember the dry principle and avoid duplicating knowledge. And above all, ensure that your comments remain trustworthy, because nothing is worse than a comment that lies. So the next time you sit down to code, remember, your comments are your voice. Make them count.